Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and hello if you're new here. I'm going to be reviewing Love Island episode 44. Okay guys, sorry I didn't review yesterday's review. Honestly guys, yesterday's episode I just felt like it was not reviewable. It wasn't giving, there was no point, it was a waste of my time, so that's why I didn't review it, so sorry. So we can see from the preview that we're going to see some issues with Gemma and Luca, and we're also going to see a dumping because obviously we've been voting for our most compatible couples. So Luca and Gemma talk about their performances from the talent show, and then Dami and Indiyah talk about their performances as well. It's just like light-hearted, super happy chat. And I was a bit confused about what David and Ekin were arguing about. I feel like last night when they argued, we didn't really hear properly what they were arguing about, so I wasn't sure what Ekin was annoyed about the whole time. So I was like, what's going on? And then it turns out apparently Davide made a comment about partying on the outside. He was like, oh, on the outside, like I'm gonna party and be wild or whatever. And I'm guessing she didn't find that funny. With Ekin and Davide, obviously it's normal to argue as couples, but their arguments, the reason why I think their arguments is gonna cause an issue on the outside is that their arguments are never resolved. Whenever they argue, they just laugh it off and they just like cook or just kiss and just make out and forget it. Like that's the problem. They don't actually resolve an argument. Davide never apologizes when Ekin tells him that he's done something he doesn't like, and Ekin always reacts in such a way that he doesn't like. So the way they communicate in sorting out arguments, I feel like it will cause problems in the future. And I don't know. Obviously, we have undeniable chemistry. In terms of Love Island, I want them to win just because I love watching them and they're very easy to watch and their chemistry is very natural. But if I'm being realistic, is it crazy that the only couples I think is lasting on the outside is Andrew and Tasha? And I can't believe I'm saying that. I can't believe I'm actually saying that. Anyways, they sort out their fight as usual. Davide literally makes carbonara for everyone and it's happy days again. The boys decided to pamper the girls in the morning, which is cute. They decided to give them like a spa treatment. They cut some cucumbers and they massaged them. I thought that was really nice of the guys. So they have that, and it was a bit dry. This episode was very dry, I'm not gonna lie. It was just very much a filler episode. I feel like this episode they drag things on. Even when David and Ekin were arguing, I knew obviously they were trying to show us that they got over it quickly, but the awkwardness I feel like was a bit unusual. Like, I don't know guys, this was a filler episode. I can't lie, this was very much a filler episode and I'm just getting tired of it at this point. I'm not gonna lie. It's like, okay, Love Island, like what is happening? Let's go on to talk about the challenge. So Danica gets a text and they've got the airplane challenge. That challenge was very weird. I literally don't understand the point of it. I guess they were meant to be cosplaying air hostesses, and it was just giving very cringe and very weird. I'm not gonna lie guys, I just felt like what a boring challenge. Like a game of truth or dare would have been more entertaining to watch. Literally, like anything would have been better to watch. Crike. Anyways, so Gemma like licked Adam and Andrew. Obviously this is what pissed Luca off. So they get back to their house now, and Ekin and the girls are all having a chat, and Ekin points out that Luca was being a bit weird. The thing is, I see this in both ways, so I'm going to play devil's advocate to give like a fair view of it. So obviously Luca is pissed off about like Gemma going in and like taking the challenge really seriously, and Gemma's like it wasn't that big of a deal. So I feel like in the real world Luca would have a right to be pissed off about this, because in the real world, really and truly, why would your girl go to be licking other guys in any capacity? Like that's weird in the real world. But that's the problem. I feel like Luca is struggling to separate what it is like on the outside to the house, because obviously we all know that there's loads of things that happen on Love Island that would not pass in the real world because it's just unrealistic and it's not right. So I feel like this is the issue. He's like, it's getting to him because he's like, okay, I know this is just meant to be a joke, but this is pissing me off. And you know what, he's right, he's within his right to feel that way, because he can feel that way if that's how what he thinks loyalty looks like or being with someone looks like. It doesn't mean that Gemma has done anything wrong. It just means that like he can feel annoyed about it. It's not unusual to be annoyed at someone that you're supposedly in love with literally cracking on with someone else, joke or not. I mean, guys, let's be honest. I mean, even if we think about this in the real world, that kind of thing would piss anyone off. Even me, I always say, like, I could never date an actor, and that's the reason why. When he's out there doing his acting scenes, kissing other women, I wouldn't think it's just a film. I would be like, no, there's some truth to it. Like, I can't do it, so I wouldn't put myself in that position. So I feel like it's a bit tricky because Gemma and Luca, I don't think they're gonna work on the outside, because I feel like on the outside, Gemma will probably be in situations where she's a bit like I don't even know if I would say flirty or casual with guys and stuff, and Luca wouldn't appreciate that. And I feel like what Luca wants, or what loyalty means to Luca is different to what it means to Gemma. I feel like Gemma is like, you know what, if you trust me, that's enough. I will never push it. I will never push the boundary. But, you know, if I want to hug my male friend, or if I want to create a handshake with them, or if I want to laugh with them, that shouldn't piss you off. But Luca was like, no, I don't do anything with any women, like, in any way, so you should do the same. And we can see with Luca literally does not give anybody else the time of day at all. Like, he literally does not. Like, that whole thing that happened with Gemma and Billy, when she was like laughing with him and he was like putting his arms around her, Luca does not do that with anybody else. So I think that's what his idea of it is. So I feel like it's just like a conflict, like, of understanding. I don't really think Luca is terribly in the wrong for being annoyed at that, if I'm being honest. Like, I mean, I can't even date an actor, and some people would say that that is childish. It's not. It's just my view. So I don't know, with Gemma and Luca, I see it both ways, but I don't think it will work because they're both stubborn in their ways, and it wouldn't be fair for them to like want to, but for either of them to feel like they have to change, unless obviously they felt like they wanted to do that for their partner, which I don't even think works. But yeah, guys, I don't know, that Luca and Gemma argument, we're seeing a lot of cracks with Gemma and Luca, which is not good for them, because it's almost the final. It's almost the final, and the more they argue, the more Devin and Ekin just steps up into that winning vote, because we already know Gemma and Ekin, arguing is their love language. They always argue. But with Gemma and Luca, we barely see them arguing. Anyways, it's the recoupling. They're all in the terrace. The couples with the lowest votes are Danica and Jamie, Dami and Indiyah, and Adam and Paige. Obviously, Danica and Jamie are going home. I don't know why they left that on a cliffhanger. I don't know if it's one or two couples that are going home, but if it's only one couple, obviously Danica and Jamie are going home. If it's two couples, Danica and Jamie and Indiyah and Dami are going home. Sadly, that's just what I think the vote will be. I feel like it's very early on. I didn't expect Dami and Indiyah to be at the bottom right now. I thought, if anything, to be fair, the rest of the couples, some would say, a really strong fan, like they've got loads of fans, whereas I guess Dami and Indiyah don't have that many. Guys, my winners are Ekin and Davide. Not because of any reason apart from the fact that I love Ekin and I've been an Ekin stan from day one. But yeah, guys, let me know what you think of tonight's episode. For me, it was a bit of a dry episode, to be honest. It's always like this towards the end anyways. It's too lovey-dovey and it's just like filler. But yeah, guys, let me know what you think of this review. Sorry, it's coming a little bit late. See you guys tomorrow. Bye. Make sure you subscribe if you enjoyed it, and make sure you comment your thoughts and I'll be replying. Bye-bye.